This video here is to show you proper use of the hedge trimmer that we use. Here with Callahan's, the operation and startup and shutting down is very similar to the weed whacker and the blower. This does feature an air filter on the side of the unit, same as the weed whacker. It can be taken on and off, can be accessed by this button here. You twist it on and off. The choke for this unit is located right behind it, same as the weed whacker. Just push this up all the way out away from you. It's fully choked all the way back. Is operating position. The throttle is located on the back of the unit here in the hand. There is a safety button here that must be engaged at all times before you can operate the machine. So you put your hand on here on the safety, and this red button here is the throttle. Usually when you're operating this machine, you're going to be around 3/4 to full throttle for the best results. Always make sure you have a sharp set of blades here. Safety precautions: this piece of equipment can injure you the quickest out of all the pieces of equipment in the lawn care industry outside of a chainsaw. So you need to respect this piece of equipment. Be aware of where the blades are at all times when you're operating. At the end of the day, if you start getting tired, you see a lot of operators start putting them down by their legs like this here. That is absolute no-no. Make sure the machine is always kept above your waist and away from your body. The only time it should be down below your waistline is if you're hitting the bottom of a bush. So you must respect this piece of equipment and always be aware of where these blades are at the same time. It only takes about a second to lose a finger or have this piece of equipment caught up in a piece of clothing. So when you're on the crew, make sure you're wearing the proper equipment provided, as well as clothing that fits you and it's not baggy. Because if this does get caught up in the loose clothing, it can cause some serious damage. There's also an on and off switch right here located by the throttle. Be aware of that. So if you do get in a situation where you need to shut the machine off immediately, if you hit this, it kills the machine immediately and everything comes to a ceasing halt. Proper technique for hedge trimming: make sure you have your proper safety glasses, earplugs, which I'm not going to be wearing for this demonstration just so I can hear the audio equipment, as well as your standard reflective vest issued for OSHA regulations. So I'm going to put my safety glasses on here and give you a quick rundown of the operation and proper technique for shrub trimming. Once we start the unit, we're going to come across the top here of the shrub in a side-to-side motion, like this here. Once we've rounded it out, we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up, all the way around the bush. After each bush, step back, make sure the bottom of the bush is completely trimmed, as well as the top is round and formed, just like the way it is here. We suggest doing the whole front of a unit or a house if you're in a residential setting. Once the whole thing is completely trimmed, you're going to grab a leaf rake, come across the top of every bush and rake it. So if any loose debris that's sitting on top of the bush, such as this here, is raked out completely. After you've raked out all the bushes around the base of them, pull out the heavy debris and rake it out to the area that you're going to be vacuuming it up or raking it up. And then come back around once again, pick your hedge trimmer up, start it up, and top off and touch up any of the bushes to make sure anything you raked out that popped up is addressed. So if we had just raked this bush and this piece here is sticking out, this would be something you'd want to address with the hedge trimmer to make sure it's completely done. After the second time down through, touching everything up, finish up the whole entire property, then come in, blow the unit out, so all the debris is out in the lawn area, and then we can come through and vacuum or rake it up. And there'll be a secondary video to show you the proper blowing technique when blowing out landscape beds. One thing to keep in mind is you're always using 50-to-1 gas in here that has no ethanol, that's pre-mixed for the company, as well as when you're raking it out, make sure you grab the majority of the debris, because it allows your cleanup with the blower to be significantly faster and easier. The final product should be completely debris-free from the bushes. And that is the basic standard technique for trimming bushes. Alright, so when you start up on a residential pruning job, you want to trim all these bushes the first time around. After you prune all these bushes, you're going to come in with the leaf rake, hit the top of the bushes, like this here. Make sure the base of the bushes are clean of any debris. We've already raked this out. When you're done, take a look at the bottom to make sure there's no sucker growth or anything sticking out. Once everything's raked and touched up, go through again with the hedge trimmer. Touch all of them up. At this point, once everything's touched up, you're going to grab the blower, blow the whole bed out, starting from the middle point of the building all the way up to the end, making sure all the way through You're blowing the whole entire bed out without pulling any of the rocks. Push it all down this way, and then on the other side, you're going to push it down. Notice when I came through, as I got in front of the bush ahead of me, I pushed it up against the building on a 45 and then came back and kept pushing it down off the wall. This way we're getting all the debris in front of the bushes here, and it completely pushed out.